Yeah, today I want to talk about perception and the power of perception. A lot of times people don't realize, well, especially I don't know about people, but I didn't realize that the way you look at things actually affects your state of mind, your mentality, your peace of mind, and the way you go about your day. For example, yesterday I had a little problem working on something at work, something that I found a little difficult. You know, I wasn't looking forward to do it because it was something new to me. I was looking at it kind of like a job or task rather than something that's going to make me better. And I guess, and that's pretty much the way my brain reacted to it. It was like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I'm not willing to come out of my comfort zone right now, but I have to. There is no other option. There is no, where I don't want to do this. I'm leaving. There is no option like that. Like, this is something that's going to make you better. It's not even something that's bad. Like, it's just something that I've always looked at a certain way. I've always looked at it like, I never want to do this. Like, I never wanted to do it. I always like doing a certain group of tasks and responsibilities. I always like doing a certain thing. I liked a certain role. But now that my role has changed, I have to adapt. I have to take it and make the best of it. So yesterday I went home and I knew that when I came in the next day that I'm going to have to be much more dedicated to getting it done. I have to look at it differently. I have to look at it and basically say, okay, it's time to get this popping. There's no other option. There is no, I don't really want to do it. Like, it's over for that. Like, you get a day. I really like to keep it to a few minutes to soak or not want to do something, and then before it kicks in that you have to do it, and that you have to do it well. So that's my mentality. When I was in the gym, I was like, okay, when I get to work, I'm going to go to work and I'm going to knock it out. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way I feel right now. I can't wait to get it started. I can't wait to do it and send it off and say, well, this is completed, and uncheck it on my task list. I can't wait to do it to the best of my ability. I can't wait to say, you know what, here's something else that I overcame. Here's something else that I did in spite of the fact that initially I didn't like to do it. You understand what I'm saying? The only thing that's going to make you stronger and better in life is being tested, coming out your comfort zone. And this is definitely a time that I'm coming out of my comfort zone. Definitely. So, you can make excuses, you can play around, you can do whatever you want to, if you don't want to come out your comfort zone. But at the end of the day, it's only hurting you. And now that I'm on a certain level, I can't afford to have moments where I let that slide for a long period of time. I never quit yesterday. I tried. But then at the end of the day, in the last 5 minutes of my day, I looked at something that I prepared already. It was exactly like what I need to do. And I looked up, I did some research on other examples of what I need to do. And I said, well, I got it. This is nothing now. But it took me to look at it from a different angle. For me to come out of the space that I was in, which is basically, I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it too, I'm going to knock it out. And the same thing applies in life. A lot of times in life, things that we don't want to do, whether it be if we don't want to go out and look for a job because we're comfortable at home, chilling. All of our friends are chilling, we could chill too. You're still able to eat, and you still have a roof over your head. So it's like, why do anything else? You have the bare essentials. You're surviving. You're not living, you're not striving, you're just surviving. And it's the same thing with the gym. Initially it was, and by no means am I like, the picture of health. Started over, and so far I give myself an A. I had to look at it in a different way. I had to look at it not in terms of, oh, I want to do this, so I could, I don't know, I don't know, walk on the beach, you know what I mean, stunting and fronting, shined up, bagging chicks, you know what I'm saying? Because that kind of thing, it's not really like, it won't motivate you enough, because you can still bag chicks regardless, like whether you have all of that or not. You know what I'm saying? That was my mentality before. Like, why some dude is spending his life in the gym just to have little muscles, but he can't do anything else. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can work out 90% of the day, but he can't get a job. He can't do anything worthwhile in life. You know, so that was my mentality at that point. You know, I don't know whether it was, I don't want to say it was hating, but I just looked at it like, you know, who is this dude? Like, you know, he's a wankster or whatever. Like, he really can't survive. And it comes time to get things done and survive, to take care of your family or take care of yourself for that matter. Like, you're not able to do anything, but you're good in the gym, you know? So I always looked at it like, you know, whatever people do in the gym, you know, however they work out and whatever they look like, it's easier for me to get like that than for them to get like me. You know, that was my perception of it. Instead of saying, never mind what that person is doing, never mind what they've done, never mind what their life is like, worry about your life, worry about what you're doing in your life, worry about your health. You know, so now when I wake up in the morning and I'm going to the gym, I'm not doing it to impress anybody, I'm not doing it for anybody else. I'm doing it because I want to live long. I want to have a healthy life. I want to be able to see my children grow up and get married and have grandchildren. You know, and when I get to the gym, the doors open at 5, so I'm there like 4:55. And it's me and an older dude. He must be like 75, 77. And he's in there getting it in. And I'm like, damn, this dude is focused. And he has the same desire that I have now. Like, he just want to live and be healthy. You know, not only do I want to live, like, I want to live forever. Like, I want to live as long as I possibly can live. I want to be in as best condition and shape as I possibly can be. I want to do everything that needs to be done for my body to function the way I need it to function for me to live forever. Hopefully, I live long enough. Certain year they come up with some kind of medicine or whatever that's like, oh, you can live forever now. You know, we can give you this, and now your life can be postponed an extra 50 years. Technology is improving. You never know. So I want to be prepared. I want to be prepared. And even if that doesn't work out, I still want to be healthy, because I learned that you can't do anything in life without your health. You know, so that's the perception change. It's not a matter of what this person looks like versus what you look like. It's not a matter of what you can do once you look like this versus what you can do now. It's not about that. Because that, you know, eventually is going to wear off. Eventually your desire to do that is going to wear off. But if you have a goal, a realistic desire and passion to do something because you have a reason behind it, you know, you have a motivating object, boom, I just want to live. I want to live for a long time. This is something that I have to do. So you make that change. Now that enables you to get up in the morning, do what you have to do, even drink this juice. This is not something I've been doing. I'm not some big health kick dude. I'm doing it because I don't like eating vegetables. I don't like eating fruits. And if I do eat a salad, I'm going to flood it with salad dressing, Thousand Island, Caesar, whatever. You know, I just never liked that. So instead of flooding it with some salad dressing and cheese and whatever else I could put on there, I could just get right to the point. Juice it, drink 2 pounds of veggies. Like, you can't beat that. Drink 2 or 3 of these a day. You done got 6 pounds worth of vegetable vitamins in your system. You know, for nothing, by just drinking something. So, I mean, who cares? You know, so it was just a perception of what is good versus what isn't. It's a perception of what you want to do versus what you need to do. You know, and somebody told me a long time ago, if you can't change something, change the way you look at it. You get it? Let me say that again. If you can't change something, change the way you look at it. So it all comes down to your perception of it. You know, give yourself a reason why you can. Weigh your pros and cons. Instead of just looking at, this is why I don't want to do it, Give yourself a reason to do it. Give yourself a reason to do it and be very successful at it. Because you know, doing the things that you initially didn't find comfortable are the things that are going to make you great. You know, and these are just things I learned in life. This is not something that, you know, I grew up on. I'm not going to front like, oh yeah, I'm the juice guy now and everybody needs the juice. Nah. The same way I was advertising and promoting 1800 coconut, Patron, Ciroc, Goose. You know, I was, you know, the same way I was doing that, it's the same thing with the vegetable juice. It's no different. You know? It's just that this is what's healthy. So just like if I'm able to share pictures of me killing bottles of Goose or bottles lined up in my crib, then why can't I share vegetable juice, you know? And from what I've seen, people are picking up on it. Some people post the pictures, other people hit me in my inbox and say, yo, D, you know, good looking, that's a good recipe, or that tastes good, or I didn't know that tastes good. You know, some people have health problems now, and they, you know, they hit me up like, yo, you know what, this is a good alternative. So, you know, the power of perception is important. But it's almost 7:30, it's time for me to get to work. I hope you guys have a good day. And remember, the best is yet to come.